This is a great example of a client of mine that had kind of low income, like below 60K, but bought something cheap. Now I'm talking about like a vacant piece of land. You can't really live in it. But he had patience, persistence, and a long-term vision for where his career would take him. And this was 4 years ago when he entered the market, being not able to service like a house that he wanted to live in. He bought this vacant land. Right now, this vacant land has gone up in a lot of value. It's in Sydney, and we're cashing out that equity. And now he's using that equity to do a construction loan to build his dream house. Now, before I roll the clips of me telling him the great news, just to give you context, the premise of this person's purchase was that he bought a piece of land, probably around 500 to 550 square meters. It's in Sydney, Leppington, and the land was worth 350K. Back then, he got a loan out under a sole trader ABN, and he was earning low income. Well, he's earning good income, but typical self-employed people, they declare low wages and low income to not pay tax. But anyway, I got him the loan to buy this piece of land, but subsequently after, he changed to a family trust structure, operate under a corporate trustee, and then that went through another restructure, and now he's operating under a new P2A LTD. So essentially his income is very disjointed. And two banks that I placed a deal with just declined it, just didn't understand it. There were like gaps in his employment. They don't believe the story. Mind you, this was full doc, not low doc. So there was full documentation of the income. I got him approved, so let's roll the video.
Hey, brother.
I got you the loan finally. Do you get my message?
Fuck me,
Man, we went with Rams, got declined. Then went to ANZ, declined. And finally...
I don't even know what's with all the declines, but anyway.
Look, just bad assessors, they don't understand the structure, but look. The structure was, he had a 350K land that he bought about 4 years ago. It was worth 350K. Right now, as of today, it's actually worth 700, but I did the valuation 3 months ago. So it held its price at 750, well, according to the bank's valuation. Based on 750, 80%, we could borrow up to 600K. Now, during the 4 years that he had loan, he aggressively paid down the land, and he only has 150K balance. If you get this minus this, you have $400,000 worth of equity to be pushed out. Like I said, we don't just stop at one lender. So yeah, that's good. Got you the cash out from the land, 400K.
How does it work now with the home loan? They're going to deposit everything in the one go?
How it works is that right now his land is worth, say, 700K in this climate, but obviously it'll go up. He'll build a house on top of it over here, and he'll spend around 350K to 400K to build his house. Yeah, so then they'll give you 400K in one go, right?
No problem, man.
So all good, eh? Are you gonna start your construction?
Oh, I can't wait. Again, we're gonna cop another 2 months of delay because of Christmas.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's not gonna happen until probably January or February.
No, that's all right. Your land's worth 850 now, right?
The land, now with prices coming down a little bit, actually it's about 700, I would say.
But you bought it for how much?
Oh, fuck, 350, man.
Oh, nice, yeah. So there, yeah. So we're gonna cash out the... Yeah. And then we'll cash out the land and we've got your 400K. 400K is enough to build whatever you want to build, right?
It will be, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no money down, just all the bank's money.
Correct. So once it's done, we will do a new loan, right?
Conservatively, if you get the land price plus the build price, the basic cost is 1.1 million. The bank will conservatively value it at 1.1 million. But if you guys know Sydney, Leppington, to buy like, a 4-bedroom house with 500 to 600 square meters, you're probably looking at 1.4 to 1.5 market value when he's done with constructing on the home. But to be very conservative, say the market value is 1.2 when he finishes. He currently has about 550K, which is the 150K balance and the 400K that he took out. Get the final property, revalue it, and see where there's more equity.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Because ideally, I wanna get another 100 to be able to work with my next project, buy land or something.
Okay.
Whatever I can find.
Now, 80% of this, right, is actually 960K. Now, 960K minus 550K, that's 410K. That's like equity that we'll have. Now, he simply wants another 100K for him to find another piece of land for, to pay the 10 or 20% deposit to rinse and repeat.
All right, no problem, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, bro. See you, mate.
Okay, bye. As I say, this client is a great example for a lot of people I speak out there, especially people who are on under 100K low income. That's what I consider low income. They always want to buy that mansion, that double-story house, or even a house. They can't settle for something small. But if you look at this guy, he settled for something small. He chose the right location and he waited on it. And not only he just sat on it, he actually tried to pay down the loan because he knew it'll grow in value. And obviously throughout the 4 to 5 years that he's been working down to pay down the loan, he worked on himself, increased his income, and therefore had the ability to cash out and do a construction loan. This is a great example of being patient, especially as an investor. If you have low income, don't shoot yourself down saying, oh, I can't buy that house, I can't buy that bloody mansion. The honest truth is you can't because your income sucks, but it doesn't mean you can't buy something small and build on top of that after 4 to 5 years later, like this guy. So guys, jump in the comments, let me know whether what he's doing is something that you like to do. Do you think he did the right strategies? Love to read your comments.